In this recording, we are going to look at what is a composite figure and how can we find the area and or perimeter of a composite figure. All about composite figures when we put several familiar shapes or figure shapes together to form an unusual shape. So if we look at this figure, if I kind of were to put a side in there, we can see that we've got two rectangles. We've got this rectangle over here and this rectangle over here. And dividing unusual shapes into familiar shapes helps us to then be able to use the formulas to find area, and then we can add those together. So what we're going to do is we're going to find the area and the perimeter of this composite figure. So let's start with the perimeter. So we want to just go around this figure and add all the side lengths together, because that's all we do when we work with a composite figure, or when we work with perimeter too. So I'm going to start with adding this side, side 1, plus this side, which is 1.8, plus this length down here at the bottom. That'd be adding to our list of 3 centimeters. Then we'll do this side here, which is 0.5, plus this side here, which is 2 centimeters, plus this last side here. Uh-oh, there's no side length there. But I need that side length to find the perimeter. So how can I figure out what that side length might be? Well, remember over here on the opposite side, we know the length from here to here is 1.8, and we know the length from here to here is 0.5. So if we know the entire length from here to here is 1.8 and the length from here to here is 0.5, that means to find the side length, we would just take 1.8 and subtract out that 0.5. And what does that leave me with? 1.3. So now I can add that to my list for that last side so that we can find the perimeter. Now we'll add all those together. So 1 plus 1.8 plus 3 plus 0.5 plus 2 plus 1.3. And I'm just plugging this into a calculator. And I get 9.6. Would I be done with just saying my answer was 9.6? Nope, I need to add my units of measurement, centimeters. So the perimeter would be 9.6 centimeters. That's our perimeter of that composite figure. So sometimes all the side lengths might not be given, but there's always going to be enough information that you can use some of the other given lengths and do some math to figure out a missing side length like we did for the one missing side length above. Now let's find the area. So when I'm looking at this, I see that I divided this up by putting a line in here. And so we've really got like a bigger rectangle and then this longer rectangle. So what we're going to do is we're going to find the area of each of these and then add those areas together. So how would we find, we know the bigger one has a side length of 1 centimeter and then a height of 1.8 centimeters. So remember, to find the area, we take the base times the height. So we're going to take 1.8 times 1. Pretty easy, right? 8.1. Or 1.8. 1.8. That's what the area of this one is. I'm just going to put it inside there, so it's 1.8. Then we've got this longer rectangle, and I could say the base is 2 centimeters and the height is 0.5. We do base times height. So 2 times 0.5 gives me 1. So the area would be 1 centimeter squared. So now I can add those together, my two areas. So I would be adding 1.8 plus 1 to get 2.8 centimeters squared because we're talking about area. So all I did was split it up to two familiar objects that we are comfortable finding the area with, and then adding those two areas together to get the total area of 2.8 centimeters for those composite figures there.